let's go. Let's go. Alright guys, let me know once you're in. Let's see if we get someone early. Forgive me, I'm not very used to trading. Okay, looks like we're live. So, hello Professor. Uchut Setiwawan. Hello, how are you, my friend? We're gonna share a lot of things. Guys, you can send me a message on here in the chat or on Telegram, and I'm like so looking forward to catch up with you and to answer questions and all. But in the meantime, is the audio okay? Is it good enough? Is it too loud? You have any comments for the quality of the stream? Because I'm not a streamer, guys. I'm the FX professor. It doesn't mean I'm a streamer. Fine. I'm doing well, Uchut. And Chainbreaker sounds good. Alright, guys. We'll give a minute so that more people can join in. And we'll go through the charts, we'll go through education. I want to take you a little bit through some beginner steps that sometimes they're good even for experienced traders to hear them, and for beginners to know them. So yeah, if I'm boring you, you let me know, okay? And also I wanted to put a little bit of music maybe in the background. Not Trump. Sorry guys, my YouTube is a little bit Greek, so it's mostly for fun. But yeah, anyone into Greek music?
Mio marito prende ancora stop loss dopo 3 anni di trading.
Stop loss anni di trading. Everything is a trading.
Dai 3-5.
Yeah.
Destination unknown.
Whatever, good enough. Alright, so how many people do we have? We have like 5 people. I would like everyone to say hi. Drop a bit of a line, say if you have experience and all. And we'll start the live stream with Bitcoin correcting. Hi Carolee, how are you my friends? Carolee, I know. Okay guys, we're gonna do like this. Hi HyperSim. HyperSim Racing. HyperSim, tell us if you are racing with your trading accounts or with something else. Guys, you can start asking questions and we will go, because obviously I have a lot of stuff that we post on TradingView. So if you are here, it means you follow, it means you already have a lot about what's happening in the market, why this, why that. So he said, I wish I could. Why can't you, Hyper? All right. So questions, guys, start throwing your questions and we will jump on the case. And I'm gonna show you as many secrets as possible today, so I want to make this time worth for you. Another type of racing that HyperSim Racing is trying to learn. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Like racing, when you race with an account. Well, I'll tell you what I do, guys. Okay, so I have an account that I trade and I go slowly and I try to build it, and at the same time I have an account that it's my fast account. So I might take a small amount and go there, and when I feel the need for speed, then I will walk in with a separate account. I will walk in with one trade at the time. So I want to trade an altcoin, for example, yes, or I want to trade something very aggressive, or the market is closing on a Friday and I'm gonna trade the gap, meaning that the market can open a lot different on Monday, so it's very risky. So we'll do that. Yasu Nicola Papatheodorou, good to have you here, bro. I don't know if I know you personally, but you have a Greek name, so maybe. So yes, the thing about trading is also psychology. So I like to use more than one account. Okay, have an account that you trade. I want to start a new account with this series with the live trading, so we will open some trades today. I'm going to show you the AI and how to use it, but if it's an amount that it's serious, you don't want to go fast. Okay, you don't want to blow things up, so have a separate account, a second account, and that is your play account. Because guys, in every single one of us there are two characters. There's an investor who wants to make the best out of it. We can analyze Sol, yes. And there is another one. There's a child that wants to play. It's the hyper sim racing guy in the comments who wants to go fast. Everyone wants to go fast. I want to go fast too, and I do. So I might take $100 and go all in, like highest leverage, boom, compound. It's just $100, so I can play with it without fear and not mess with my account. So you want to start with Solana? We'll start with Solana, and right now is the pump token. So I think it would be interesting to look at Solana. So let's go to Solana USDT. Let's start with the 12-hour chart. So obviously we had this entry, guys. If you remember, if you've been in the members area and all, we had short positions all the way up there. We had positions from here. We had Euro GBP ideas. So we did well. Sorry, Sol Ethereum. So we had this situation here where we had Solana versus Ethereum, and we were long on, and you see how well it went. Okay, it went really, really well. So we went long on Solana, short on Ethereum for a while since May, and then we got out because we had this support, and then we had another entry. I don't know if you are aware of my my channels, guys. I think I have the best trend line in the world and channels. That's my ABC over here. So when we see Solana on support getting back into the channel, and here we have a confirmation, so bullish on Solana as well. But that's the 12-hour chart. Going into the 4-hour chart, just to answer to my friend, yes, there is a bit of pressure right now, and we might be losing some steam. So let's take a look at Solana and let's draw this chart together. So we have this resistance over here, which is the resistance once, two, and the third time hopefully will break higher. But for the time being, we might have to go down a little bit together with the market. Hopefully not, might not, okay, and so on. But these are the levels. 167.75 is the resistance. Over that, I want to go long over that, and I can wait, because over that I can go long at say 168, okay, and then have my stop loss at 164. So I'm always looking to have a trade, so I know when I enter and I know my stop loss. So I'm gonna risk 1-2% on this trade, and the target would be 196.80. Let me make this a little bit bigger. 196.80 is the first level, and 234, 271 is the big one. Again, we're trading the channel over here. Okay, Nicolas. Now, when there is something that is called Bitcoin and that takes the market with it. Okay, so if Bitcoin is bullish, and of course I am bullish on Bitcoin, we went parabolic, we had the breakout, so long on Bitcoin over 115,000. Under that, you know, it's a different story, but I'm very, very long because of this breakout, and I explained the recent videos why that breakout, it resembles this breakout over here. And when these kind of breakouts happen, the market has extra power to go higher, and this time it can go a lot higher to 1. So I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, then the other thing I want to do, I want to trade Bitcoin or I want to trade Solana. Well, we'll look at BTC dominance, which is very complicated and hovering here in a very tight thing. So if Bitcoin dominance drops, we prefer alts, and hopefully it will drop. Then again, some say hopefully it doesn't, because the biggest bull runs, they start from this level, from the 72.90 BTC dominance. So maybe we need to go there, maybe not. And I think maybe we don't have to, because the market has matured. So we looked at Solana. It's under pressure right now, and we are bullish altogether. So 196, 234, 271 are the targets. Okay, and then from then on, guys, we can look at other charts like Solana Ethereum. Okay, which again, it's on support. So right now we are out of Solana ETH, like we had this run, and Solana BTC, which is more important. I haven't updated this chart, so let's update this chart. Please tell me in the comments. Oh, this chart is fresh. Good. And maybe I have levels that we cannot see, or let me just put it on black mode. All right. So BTC support around 115, but there is a CME gap. So yeah, CME gap is good. You know, we can look at the CME gap as well. I have an indicator, CME gap, and it can show us the gap. But and you can use it from here. You can see the CME gap. But I take your word that there is a gap at 114. Which time frame? Chain breaker, and check other time frames as well. And let's do Solana BTC, guys. I don't know if you draw charts, or if you know how to draw charts, or if you are into this, but that's always the first thing I want to do. I like to draw charts. So how about we draw the okay, chain breaker? You check the 1 day for the CME gap, check the 4 hours. Okay, and that would be more like it, because 1 day it takes you way back, and those gaps, they don't have to be filled. The 4-hour chart or the 1-hour chart is what you should be looking at, in my opinion. And let's do the chart. Who feels like doing the chart, guys? I cannot talk to you live, but I want to know in the comments who is good with charts. Like, how would you rate yourself from 1 to 10? If you are experienced, say 10. Okay, if you're very experienced. If you're better than me, say 10. I always say I'm 9, because no one is perfect. And we will jump on a chart. We will do a chart. It can be an altcoin, it can be a forex pair, it can be a stock, it can be any asset. The chart obeys the same rules. So we are going to draw a chart if you want it. So let me know. Hypersim racing is like one what, and then he's unhappy. Explain hyper. So guys, we're gonna do a chart real quick. Okay, I'm gonna start with the horizontal level. So these levels, let's make them white so it stands out. For me to put this level somewhere and start my analysis, I'm gonna look for one thing. I'm gonna look for a level that was resistance, and then it was a breakout and it switched to support. So the best level of this kind. Chart experience. Okay, so let's do chart experience, hypersim. Okay, by the time you leave today, you're gonna go from 1 to 3, buddy. Okay, so I'm looking here further down here, and these guys is a good level. This is a good level. Okay, this is a good level to get started because it's early, and later I will do the Fibonacci and you will get what I mean. And look at these guys. I mean, this level, let's make it perfect. How do I make it perfect? I'm gonna connect this one. I'm trying to connect this support, and this resistance. It's very hard to put them all on one level, but over here it's perfect to me because it touches here exactly. Okay, over here, and then over here it was resistance and breakout. Okay, so that's the first key level that I will draw on the chart because it follows the rule. Okay, resistance, breakout, support, massive level, very valid. Okay, 6.5 out of 10 getting there. Okay, where are you from, chain breaker? So we have a first level, and I can look for more levels like this before I go into levels like this. For example, we're gonna do ascending, descending levels, but let's start with this. So we have a level there, and I can use the Fibonacci to see if the level works for me. So how do I use the Fibonacci? I use the Fibonacci wedge. That's my favorite one. That's the same you will get from TradingView from over here. So the Fib wedge, okay, and you get all these levels. Now I'm gonna take the one, and I'm roughly gonna look for another level which was support, resistance, support, resistance. So it can be there. Now from my experience, and this takes a little while, I don't know where you would put it, but I'm gonna put it here. Okay, why am I gonna put it here? Because I have these over here. So these major support levels. So basically I started from a logic of left beginning, and then I'm moving a little bit. So let's do that and put this level there. Okay, and that level is again support, resistance. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in so that you get it, guys, so that it's very clear. Look at this. So support, it gets lost, it acts as resistance persistently. Market is looking for direction. Okay, then finally a breakout, then a lot of noise. So the level might seem, hey, invalidated, but this level is gold later on. Okay, and look at this, you get resistance there, and there is a lot of that you can build on this level. Now I set it up as one, but you know, when you move the Fibonacci, okay, so it's Fibonacci is 1, and this is 0.618, which, by the way, look at this, it's a Fibonacci is magic, guys. Once you understand Fibonacci, it's magic. So you have this level over here, resistance, and then breakout. You have all this noise in the middle until it's clearly the decisive resistance, and then resistance again, 1, 2, 3, it pumps, and you see we got rejected on that level right over there. So this level is absolutely good. Okay, so far so good. Oh, the Lysergic Squad guy. Hey, what's up, brother? I got you now. Okay, so now the Fibonacci, when you move it, so if I move this now, the top is 1, yeah? If I move the 1 here, I can get a lot of other levels, and they are all valid levels. If they are valid, it means my chart is right. Now, if instead of 1, I make that 0.618, you get what? Look at this, how beautiful. 0.78, you get this level over here. Let's make it perfect. Okay. Support over there, resistance, 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 massive level. And the one now becomes this. And so with the Fibonacci, I'm able to draw all these levels. But since now we are closer to this area, let's work around this area. So 0.226, I'm gonna move it closer, so you know it's where it had support right here. And now guess what? I can take the Fibonacci, I can do this. So with the same Fibonacci, I can find so many levels, okay? But I need to start with a valid level. Remember, we started with this valid level. This was the base, this was the beginning of everything, and then we started developing levels. So we have that there, and you know, roughly this is the chart now. So here we have the levels that we can trade with, and 0.50 is a major support. So that is the chart right now. The chart is ready. Okay. Elvix, of course I remember you, my brother from Argentina. So this is a chart. Now, do these charts work? Well, guys, today we had, for example, Bitcoin, which is struggling right now, but we had this level, so 122,795, drawn with Fibonacci, with the same things. It's just I don't put everything on the chart. I might have other charts where I put more levels and so on. Okay, it depends. I have a lot of charts and a lot of layouts. I will show you some, but in general I keep the biggest levels. So today we knew we had resistance, we were following that it might go higher, but also we had support, and that is the channel, which is the structure. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin, Solana. What else shall we look at and ask questions, guys? Or let's have a little bit of an action. I will show you how I trade on a bigger account today. So I have an account ready, which I'm gonna start trading. I have prepared it for the live stream, so every time we can look, you know, how someone trades when they don't have a lot of time, but they have a good chart. So we can trade Bitcoin and a couple more. How about Ethereum? Of course, Ethereum as well. Ethereum, I posted today the chart, so you have a fresh and young and updated Ethereum chart. You have more than one Ethereum chart, so you have the big chart, okay, and you can see we are clearly just over that 2,900. I hope we don't lose it now, okay? I don't think we are. And you have the smaller levels, so more zoomed in this idea over here. So we had the breakout, which we were, you know, we called this the clashing resistances. So we knew that resistance, we call that resistance. Let me just find it, guys, because it's important since we are talking about technical analysis. Let's talk about technical analysis. So what is this? Is this old ideas? Ethereum, okay, there we go. Not ETH, I used to put ETH there. So yes, we had this simpligadas. So the price was down here at 1,938. We had our levels, and we knew that this area here is gonna be trouble. So let's click on play. The price did go there. You see, it got rejected there, and it went into the box exactly. It was finding support down here, resistance ultimately at the top of the drawn area. So the chart worked, but then we had the breakout. Okay, so what is new right now is that we have the breakout, and this is a big breakout for Ethereum. Okay, it's a very big breakout for Ethereum. So it's this breakout over here. This is a 1 hour, now the 30 minutes. Okay, so we do have this resistance, which is now support, and that support lies around 2,923 and 2,826. So we need to keep that resistance, that breakout that we had, and go up from there, because you know this is the main level that we are discussing about now, and it has flipped, okay, from being under this level. The level is valid because we had resistance and rejections. We had to go lower. This level worked, and then we are finally over that level. So very optimistic about Ethereum. What about GRT, Nicolas? It used to be. We can look at GRT as well, guys. Okay. It's boring me, man. It's boring me to death. GRT is like waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and so much crypto. It's a story with a lot of altcoins, but you know, we'll get there. So unfortunately, with GRT, we're just struggling down there. The major structure, we want to get back into 0.20 and higher. Okay, so that's the level to get back in the channel. So this one I'm snoozing a little bit because it has a resistance down here. It's still not storming, but boy, gets back into this. We have a breakout. That would be the breakout. Okay, and then from there it can go really fast like it has done before, and it's a good project. It's a great project. So here we have a channel, and we will trade the channel, which channel is beautiful because between the beginning of the channel and the end of the channel and the middle of the channel, which is now the primary target since we are in the lower end, it's a huge distance. But right now, do what? It's going sideways and boring, bro, like most altcoins, even the good ones. Okay, so no GRT for me right now, Nicolas. A little bit later. So we have Sol BTC, we have GRT. What do you guys want to do? You want to open a trade on Bitcoin? A trade in the style of someone who wants to open a trade and then just forget about it. How do we do that? Without looking at the account, just put the orders and let it run. Or would you like to use the AI, because I want to show you that today? And you can see how good it is. It's becoming really, really good. So, and I need your help to train it, to get your, how you call it, to get some information from you, get some ideas, and see how we make it perfect and how we start using it more and more and more. So, what is it going to be, guys? It's going to be a trade, or shall we use the AI? What do you like? GRT. Trade. Nicolas likes to trade. All right, so let's do that. So we're gonna do the. Shall we do a forex pair or shall we do Bitcoin, guys? What do you think? Let me see if something is interesting today. Gold is right in the middle. Silver. Ooh, silver. We have a breakout, guys. Okay, silver. Wow, we have a massive level for silver. So, guys, let's do this. This is gonna be 1.1. I'm gonna show you a little bit of something. 1.14. Look at this, guys. Okay, what did I do here? I added the extra Fibonacci level, which is a manipulation level. Okay, it's 114 or 121. Don't ask why and how, but this now is a short on silver, so 39.17. So I'm gonna open a trade on silver, guys. I'm gonna go with we're gonna go with Bitcoin as well, but since we got this chart, we're gonna do this. So we'll get on the platform, and before Bitcoin we'll do XAG USD. So let's keep it simple. Going short, stop loss over there. Okay, and the take profit, guys, it's gonna be this. It's gonna be 35.38 and 32. 35, 38 and 32. And 32, so 2 take profits, and it's 0.05 each, 0.05 each. Apply. Did I get the levels right? 35, 38, 32, 17. Massive levels. Sorry, guys. Yeah, these are massive levels, guys. So yeah, 32.17. I'm gonna put it 32.60, and so I got the position, I control my risk, and I have the 2 take profit levels. Okay, easy as that. How about XRP? Let's do Bitcoin, guys. I don't like XRP too much. It's not my favorite asset in the world. I'm just gonna show you real quick. SUI we spoke about today. If you are in the paid area, it will attempt the breakout, but already it has gone up a lot. So support at 3.78. Remember we spoke today, guys. You got the alert over here that if you are in the chat room, you get it. So we knew that it was time to take some profit from SUI. We had this today, so yeah, we closed some of it. XRP, let's go to XRP real quick. XRP, masters of dark pool liquidity. This is the chart right now. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. So we're in the middle. I wouldn't trade this. 3.34, 2.48 it's support. So you know, we'll just wait, guys. We catch it on support, or we catch it on resistance. Can we draw levels? Yes, we can draw levels. So let's draw a classic one, a channel. You see here is this the wick, and then there is this, there is a wick, and then it cuts down, and that's the actual resistance that I want to catch on the level. Okay, so this is it, and let's see if we extend it, if it works. And it works, guys. It's actually bullish. Okay, so why is it bullish? Let me put the default. Okay, so the lower end of the channel is support. So we have support over here and over here and over here. It began with resistance, which is very nice. So we have this confirmation that that level is valid. Look at this. So it starts from there, resistance, support, support. So that level can be a trend line. That's a definition of a trend line. But here we're looking for a channel. And why is this a good channel? It's a good channel because if we extend it, we do have resistance there, almost resistance there with a bit of a fake out. Okay, but in the middle we have this. We have this very, very clean confirmation. Okay, and this is good enough to make this this channel valid. Okay, so this is a valid channel, and this middle level, You see resistance over there. Look how clearly resistance, resistance. This is totally valid level. Same, middle is support, and so on. Yes, the price around the middle will play a lot. Okay, so the middle of the channel is for confirmation, but it's acting as support and resistance. Okay, so here we had the market contracting, we had the market, the price breaking higher, finding support, getting rejected, back in the channel, and from there supporting the channel, supporting the channel. Right now, where do we stand? Right now, my friend, and thank you for showing me this chart, we have this very nice support, which is the middle of the channel at 2.87. Okay, so is it time to buy? Well, I'm a day trader. If you ask me if it's time to buy spot, I will tell you probably not. I wouldn't buy spot. I don't like the asset, but I like to trade it. So this one I can trade now. I can get in there. I can draw a few more levels. So I will look for this trend line. I will add a trend line. Why? Because it's resistance, 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 breakout, support, 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 support. So I have what here? I have the structure, which is the channel. Okay, the blue line is the middle of the channel. It's support and resistance. At the same time, I have nearby another level over here, which is support. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put an alert, and the message will be XRP USD on support, look for a rebound. And of course, you're gonna get this in the members area. If you are subscribed, you're gonna get it live, same way we got so many nice ones. But if I want to trade this now, then very simply I would go long because we are over support, and I will have my stop loss at 2.74. Look for a wick, not under this level. I don't want to go too far away because the more far away I go, the more I risk. So I prefer to get out early and risk less. And that's just me. I'm a day trader. Okay, I'm a day trader. And by the way, guys, this position here, I opened it a little bit more than I should. So I didn't calculate it well. So I'm just gonna go 0.75. I'm gonna close quarter of it. Okay, and let's go to XRP. XRP or Bitcoin? Let's do Bitcoin, guys. Let's be good boys. XRP, we might try when it gets there. So yeah, XRP is looking good. What is the target for XRP? It's 3.34, 3.77. Okay, if the markets go well, if Bitcoin helps, and so on. But let's trade Bitcoin. Okay, so give me some feedback, some ideas, some questions, guys, and we can proceed. And for Bitcoin, let's use the AI as well. Let's do 2-in-1. I should have used the AI for silver as well, but okay. Nice conference. Yes, you're welcome, Uchud. Elvix, you're welcome, bro. Guys, I'm a big time smoker, so I'm not gonna take a cigarette break. I have the electronic cigarette, but I need questions. I need your participation because I feel lonely, and if I get lonely, I will be bored. So we have 9 people online. We have Conrad K65. Conrad will go with the trade. I just saw your message, Conrad. How are you? I love you, brother. So let's do Bitcoin, guys, until you gather your questions. And we're gonna do this. First of all, the AI, if I ask it to do crypto, can we do small alts? it's gonna say no, this GPT is for major assets. For the altcoins, guys, we have crypto GPT. We don't forget about that. You know, it's so quiet. My little child is suffering. My little child is gonna come back and fuck and screw some people over, and it's gonna do damage at the right time. We'll get there. Okay, so we'll do major assets. Here we can do only Bitcoin and Ethereum, only major altcoins. Okay, so I would like to know who has used the FXPROFESSOR AI, which is free on ChatGPT. This one here, fxprofessor.com. It's the AI. Don't know how to find it? Well, you have it, guys. You go here, you go to GPTs in your platform. By the way, you should download the ChatGPT for desktop. Okay, ChatGPT desktop. If you don't have it on your computer, you are not a modern human being. Okay, human being. So download ChatGPT on your desktop, on your Mac. It's amazing. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing because we can talk to it. We can do so many things. So anyways, if you go here and you go at GPTs, you will have your GPTs. You can create a GPT. Maybe one day I'll show you how you can create one. And you can go there, FXPROFESSOR. You will find it on your own GPT. And that is easy because no one needs to pay tokens. So if I put this on my website and you have to use it, then I have to pay for tokens and I have to charge you, and I have enough headaches in my life. It's free. It's there for everyone. Use it if you like it, you know, and give it a 5-star rating. Or if you don't like it, contact me and tell me why you didn't like it and how we can make it worth your 5 stars. Never give your 5 stars if it's not worth it. So let's go here. This is what we'll do. We'll get started if you are new. So it's gonna ask for your style, guys. What are you looking for? So you get the tutorial, you get all the things you need. So I have the little video there so that you can see how it works and how I use it. But anyways, we're here, so I'll show you. And you get 4 different styles: Market Wizard, Precision Master. These two, they are for desktop, and each one comes with 2 indicators. So even if you have the free TradingView account, you still have it and it works and it's good. If you have a paid TradingView plan, you can add more indicators. So let's say someone, guys, you want to go with Market Wizard or Precision Master mode. It's gonna be Market Wizard or Precision Master mode. I need someone to decide for everyone. Whoever is faster and more awake. Market Wizard or Precision Master mode. Choose one and we will take it from there. We will do Bitcoin with the chart. That's always number 1. And the AI. Come on, guys, you all asleep? Someone, let's go. I don't know how people stream. I feel a little bit crazy. It's like talking to myself. So we had Wizard and we had Precision. Chainbreaker, you're my brother, so me and you were closer. You're my Argentinian brother. Although we never had an Argentinian steak together because we never met, but we will meet one day. So it's 1-1. We'll do Hyper Sim Racing, who obviously is going for the faster one. So we're gonna let him do the honors and go with the Precision Master, okay? So I'm gonna go to the AI. I'm gonna talk to it because I'm too old to type. And what do we have technology for? Hey, I'm gonna go with the Precision Master mode. And also I have a paid TradingView plan, so let's do 3 indicators instead of 2. So let's put a 3rd indicator from now, make things a little bit more interesting, and so on. So it's going to guide you through. Now, what is the case here? It's going to give the 2 indicators that are proposed, the Powered Root Super Trend and the VW RSI. So indicators, VW RSI. If you like RSI, you will love the volume weighted relative strength index. VWRSI by these legends, algo traders, nice people, open source, they have it on the community. The same way I post for free and I share, they do the same with indicators, and these people are lovely. Okay, so Carolee, we will do master later. Or we'll do a combination of the two. Okay, and the second one is the power root super trend. Power root super trend, so we add that as well. PC is a little bit slow, but there is the power root. And now we're gonna do what, guys? We have the structure here. We take a screenshot. You can always, some people they export the file with all the data and they give it to the AI. Guys, it's stupid. It's stupid. I spent 2 years of my life working with AI, and it's so much better to take the screenshot. Believe me on this one. Believe me. You don't want the AI to take all the data and analyze it. You spend a lot of tokens. It becomes expensive, and it's better like this. So we took a screenshot of the 8-minute chart. Okay, and we're gonna take another screenshot of the 1-hour chart. I want to delete these huge levels and so on. All right. So we had the run versus okay, let's delete that as well. So I took 2 screenshots. By the way, we can add an indicator. So I would like to add an indicator from the master. So can I add an indicator from market wizard mode? Market wizard mode. So let's add an indicator so we do both styles in one. It's okay. So let's get a third indicator. I think it's gonna give us the Ichimoku. I'm curious to see how it thinks. It's going for the trend reversal system. Okay, all right, good call. So indicators, you get the name so you can do it. It's this one. It's the trend reversal by the lonesome, the blue, by the wizard. So it becomes a little bit too noisy, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna zoom in, and it's all very, very good. So there we go. We take the screenshot, we share it with the AI. So right now we have the 1-hour chart, and let's do the 15-minute chart or the 5-minute chart. I'm looking for a chart which is more interesting. Or you can ask the AI what time frames you want to see. Boom, 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 there, and it's done. Just win mode, yes. We need to develop a 100% win mode activated. I don't know if you will ever get there, you know, because you have Donald Trump. The only just win mode is if you are Donald Trump and you get to trade before you tweet. So that's a little bit hard to do. Marcus Adam, hey, what's up, Adam? My last name is Adam Antos. Okay, so you're my relative. Where are you from, Marcus? All right, so precision master mode, VWRSI. Now, what is the case here? Guys, I'm gonna show you so that you all understand. When I said, let me do this here, all these indicators, I have created files for them, and it took a lot of time. So when you see this, ChatGPT, remember I told you can go on GPTs and create your own, and you really should create a GPT. Guys, you make salad, make a GPT about salad. Call it the best salad in the world and get to see how you create a GPT. So let me show you about this GPT. I can go to edit, so I can make changes every time I train it, or if I want to change something. And you see all these files and all these instructions. So it's instructed what to do and where to look. And for every, there is a dynamic flow, there is how to get started, there is an indicator engine, so there is some stuff to guide it, you know, how you work as a GPT, how you think. But for there's trading psychology in it, there is about FXPROFESSOR, about discipline. I keep adding stuff. But you see with the precision master, there is a file here which is a 10-page PDF where I explain to the GPT how to read the indicators. Because if you take just the indicators without actually reading them well, you're doing nothing. So what did the AI say here? Nice progression trader, precision master, the trend reversal. 1 hour is a mid-zone pullback near decision line, the structure, it's explaining things. Now, if you're a beginner, it's giving you a trade, guys, trade signal format. It's going watching for long trigger, so not activated yet, watching for long. You see, the AI doesn't have emotion with me. Oh, let's trade, let's go. Yeah, it's Bitcoin, we're always buying. Let's go. But we can do that too. The AI is like not activated yet. Yeah, so that's why I like the AI. Nancy Pelosi mode is exactly that. So the entry zone is 119.57, 119.680. Okay, so the AI is looking to buy just a little bit lower, which makes sense. Okay, it has a stop loss, it has a take profit, and so on. But how are you gonna use it? Because I want you to use it. If you didn't understand, you can say, hey, how did you use the VW RSI, and can you explain to me about that indicator so that I can learn what does it mean, what does it show? So you can do that. It's gonna tell you. Okay, or if you say like, hey, you know what, I'm a human, I cannot wait, I'm gonna go to sleep, I want to open my positions and go to bed, can we just open the positions now? You can do that. It's basically, guys, the AI, and this is what I want you to think. Let's do AI. So I need you to understand this. When it comes to AI, it's an A, that's you, that's me, it's the alpha, we are the alpha, and an I. So it's alpha me, alpha you. Okay, so we are the I. AI must work for us. We're the humans. We're in control. We're not gonna be replaced. And the AI, believe me, it's never gonna be as clever as me and you are. Okay, we will cover this, and I will explain the mathematics behind this because I did a lot of research on my own. I don't think it's gonna be ever session. I think it's gonna be very clever, and it's gonna be very good, and it's gonna be our best assistant. It's gonna be our dog getting the slippers, and it's gonna be a way for me to visit Marcus Adam in the UK faster in the future because of technology and AI and all that, but it's not gonna replace it. So ask it what you like, you know. And also, and you know what, I am more risk averse, so I would like another DCA and a stop loss much lower, for example. So you take it whatever you want to take it, and you use it. But first, let's start with the VW RSI today. So given this, let's make a small educational about this indicator, the VW RSI, and how you read it. Thank you. And it's gonna do that. So we're gonna take a dive into the VW RSI, which looks like this. It's one of my favorite indicators. If you go in the other mode, which is the wizard mode, the market wizard, you will get an equally good one, which is the Ichimoku oscillator, and we can do that the next time. Okay, so what is the VW RSI? Volume weighted RSI. It's the RSI that listens to volume. It's not just momentum, it's momentum backed by force. The traditional RSI is only price. The VW RSI, it's price, momentum, and how loud the crowd is behind it. Okay, so we can see the volume and magnify the findings and the analysis. So it's telling you here that if it's a green fill, okay, it's a bullish momentum with volume. If it's a red fill, it's a bearish pressure with volume. If it's gray, then you know it's a neutral zone. And then you got these triangles here, which is bullish thrust or DCA zone signal. Okay, if it's green or red. So you have this here. So now you know how to use this. Just to make this better, because I'm always into going a step further, let's take a screenshot of the VW RSI here. Okay, so this is the most recent part of the VW RSI, and let's ask it about this, and then I'm not gonna give you a headache and get you to sleep on your phones or your computers. I think it's better to watch this on a computer because I go into detail. So from this snapshot here, guys, red field denominated, okay, the recent price action, strong bearish momentum pressure, several red triangles. So obviously VWRSI broke below 50, just now a white slope curling upwards from red and barely kissing back up near zero. So it's looking at this. So tiny green field flicker, all right, at the far right, early momentum rebuild. So if you are looking at the first signs of potential trend reversal, it's breaking down everything. Okay, now let's say you didn't understand this. Hey, you know what, I'm a farmer, I didn't understand this. Okay, so can you make it easy for me and keep it short? So take command of the AI. It's clever, it can help you learn, understand, and you know, help a lot with the trading. So bulls in control when it's green. Your current VWRSI, it was deep red, bear strong. Now the line is curling up and green is starting. Bulls might be coming back. All right, so how can I check if the bulls are actually coming back? You want an extra screenshot or extra data? What do you need? So we can dive a little bit more into the data and ask the AI to guide us on what kind of info it would like to see. Okay, so it's looking for 5-minute chart or 15, and then it's giving me a little bit of, so let's do that, guys. Let's do that. Let's do the it asks for the 5-minute. That was the 5-minute, so it's asking for a fresh one. Let's go to the 1 minute, and you know, I'm like, here you go. For training purposes, you should ask for the 1 minute because that was the 5-minute chart. But I don't blame you because you didn't know. So it was the 5-minute chart. I'm sharing with you the 1 minute chart, and let me know. So AI is a tool. We use it. I have built an AI to help you a lot. If you spend some time with it, you will be able to do well, to do better. So it's long market. Entry market is giving entry market. That's what it says. I want to trade now. Or a small dip at 119,700. Stop loss 118,750. Okay, just below this area here. You can always add a little bit to it if you like. It depends on your trades. Personally, I like my trades tight. I prefer to get out, and you know, I can always get back in, guys. If you risk small, you can always be able to react. So here is the trade. Okay, the confidence is 80%, and so on. So since we are here and since we did open a trade, you can also do this. So we open the trade on silver. Okay, I can go on silver with the same mode. I can do the 30-minute chart with the same indicators, so it's on the same mode. If I change indicators, I change mode. So let's do this. Let's do the 30-minute chart. Only this time, since we do have a position open, you know, even if it's a young position, we just opened it. Like here, take this. That's a 30-minute chart. And take the 5-minute chart. There you go. My PC feels a little bit slow. And we go here. I take a chart, take a screen of this as well. Okay, I should make this a little bit bigger, but I don't remember with the settings. It's down here. Anyway, I don't remember how to make it bigger. I will make it later. But anyway, let's take a screenshot so you can see we have a position open on silver. Print screen, boom, and I'm not gonna say it's silver. It's gonna figure it out on its own. Guys, are you with me? I want you to try this, guys, please. Like, I have 8-9 people here. I like all of you to try. You know where to find me, through my website, Telegram, whatever. Just let me know it works. Yes, I did this. It was good. You can change this, because that's very good to have. And we're building the Crypto GPT-1, so you can do crypto a lot more advanced and automated, guys. It's coming. It's a lot of work in progress. Quick snap. XAG structure, VWRSI. So buy a short, entry, stop loss. You are already in a good short, and VWRSI is confirming the trend. So now let it ride. Lock partials at tick P12. So final thought, BTC is loading long while XAG bleeds down. Clean divergence. All right, I'm curious to ask it here. What do you make of the market if Bitcoin is on support, probably long, and if silver is dropping? How do you understand this? And I don't think it's going to explain it as well as I'm going to explain it to you in a minute, but you know, it can do that as well. Let's see how well it does with the files that I have uploaded and with the things that it knows on its own. You remember, ChatGPT is like your wife or your ex-wife. She knows everything. So Bitcoin up and silver down. What does it mean? BTC is more speculative. Okay, it reacts to liquidity, tech flows, and dollar weakness. If BTC is bouncing off support, money is flowing into risk. Silver, inflation plus industrial. What is industrial? Nasdaq mainly. Okay, it's a semiconductor plus a safe haven. It's a mix, so it tracks. What does it mean? If Bitcoin is holding up support and silver is dropping, it often means that traders are rotating out of hard assets like silver and back into riskier growth plays like crypto and tech. It actually did well, guys. It actually did well, but in my opinion, it's saying also that, you know, we need to watch out for a possible correction in the stock markets. Okay, and then there are other charts. It's not of the time to go into junk bonds and all that. Although I am tempted to show you, but not today. I will update the ideas about the bonds in the probably tomorrow. It's time. So we will do the bonds and we will take a better look at all the things that that we need to look at. Okay. So we have these ideas here with the TLT. Very quickly, the Treasury, how confident people are in the US debt, not confident at all, and it's declining, it's dropping. The level was lost in 2022 in Biden time. Don't blame Trump, blame him for other things like taking peanuts of the crypto liquidity. This is the investment grade corporate bonds, so these are good companies, and this one rebounded and it's going well, so there is trust in the US corporations. That is for sure. That's good news for the Nasdaq. It's good news also for Ethereum. And then we have this one, the BKLN, that, okay, you've seen enough, no need to overcomplicate things. Let's go back to what we are doing, and you guys can ask questions or I will go solo and take it from here. I've shown you the AI, which is free. There is a video tutorial, okay, it can guide you through, and I'm gonna ask it just out of curiosity now, if you would trade Bitcoin right now, since we are on Bitcoin, which mode would you use? So I'm asking it to pick a mode, especially after you have seen Bitcoin charts already. So, you know, you can ask it to choose the mode for you, and I think it's gonna go and look for liquidity sweep, so maybe it will change mode. Let's see, let's get rid of this and this, and let's see what the AI says about Bitcoin, which is not moving. It went up, it went down now, you know. So right now it's a little bit boring. So it's at Precision Master. Okay, it's not a market wizard moment. I agree with this. And what if you would use one of the other two modes, the ones we use also on the mobile? Any of those two? It would go with the digital nomad. It explains the difference: the precision master, the quick scalper, the digital nomad. Reactive confirms low. Okay, and digital nomad, it says use now, no, better after 120.8. So okay, not ideal for current, yes. So it would go with the quick scalper mode. Okay, so let's try the quick scalper as well. Let's get a screenshot. Give me the indicators. Actually, guys, I'm not gonna spend your time. I have here quick scalper mode with the indicators on. So we'll just open a new chart and do this quickly on Bitcoin and take the screenshots. And we're gonna do the 5-minute chart. Not many liquidity sweeps. Okay. 5-minute chart. $30 always take a nice screenshot that you can get a lot of data. Put 2 or 3 screenshots. I know, guys, it's not like totally free, like you need to have a GPT account, but hey guys, you know, that's the best I can do for you. And let's also take the 4-hour chart. Look at all these liquidity sweeps, guys. So yeah, all right, so let's feed this in. Guys, anyone still here, or am I talking to myself? Let me know. Buyers defended the 119.5 level, and buyers indeed did exactly that. No candle closed below. The volume declines into support. Trap setup brewing. Okay, so what do you mean trap setup brewing? Explain a little bit more. So hyper, you can use this, okay, and trade slowly. So volume spikes at bottom. VWRSI divergence is recovering. So what it's saying here, it's look at all these things, and bears have been lured into shorting the support. Price refuses to die. Bullish reversal likely to punish them. Now this thing is starting to become better. Okay, but how do I know this is not a bull trap? Because I'm emotional and I like to go long all the time. So would you like to see some more data? Someone says, Conrad is like, sorry, I was lost in ChatGPT metaverse. Loving this ChatGPT implementation, by the way. Conrad, do me a favor. I will show you something funny. Give me, or if anyone wants to have a character read on him, give me a date of birth, and I will show you something outside trading. Because hey guys, life is not only trading, you know. We have sisters. I have a mother also. She's still alive, thank God. I spend time with my mother. Guys, spend time with your moms, with your parents, with your kids. That's the alpha. Okay, so let's read the character. Let's have some fun after this. So yes, you are bullish. And guys, I catch myself discussing with this tool because sometimes the findings are really, really things that I cannot see, and I'm like, wow, wow, yes. So what could prove it's a bull trap? If the price closes below, and so on. These are things that I know. If there is no continuation, want to stay calm, here is the best mindset. I want to go long. I will only do if this structure confirms it's real. This means wait for EMA reclaim. But me, guys, I'm not the waiting guy. So we're gonna close this with this. Listen, I'm not the waiting guy. I have to go to sleep. I told you I'm gonna open the positions on the account. Give me 2 DCA levels and let's do it. And because I'm the boss, I want the stop loss to be safely below the major level of 1,014,900. Okay, I want to play extra safe for this trade. Extra safe. There is no extra safe, but you know what I mean. Can you please give me the trade, just the setup, and have the stop loss below 118,900. We need to get used to these big numbers. 119. So it's gonna be $0.1197 million for a Bitcoin. That's how it's gonna be at the end of the day. So guys, how do we open this now on the account? Okay, let's go on Bitcoin. As I said, I have to sleep. I'm gonna go long. I don't have time. Okay. So we'll get the levels. Take profit 1, 120, 122, 123. Okay. Risk 1-2%, 1-2%, and the stop loss. Okay. So all right, I'm gonna put the stop loss first. Guys, what I usually do, so that you know, I open the minimum. I see the risk is 29 euros, so I can take this and I can increase it. So my risk is what I am allowed to risk, $355 dollars on this trade. Okay, then we have the DCA levels, so I'm gonna have the DCA. Let me do this manually, it's gonna be easier from my chart, and let me go on my personal view so everything is more clear to me. So I would DCA at 119,576 and 119,250. Okay, so 119,250. I put my order. I'll put it there. Have the same stop loss, and this one, it's gonna be a little bit smaller, so it's gonna be half of the original position. Modify. Okay, and then the take profits, I'm gonna have 3 take profits. So for this position, the take profit is there at the 12800, the level that it gave us. And for this one, I'm gonna break it down in 2. So I will go here, take profit 1 and 2, 0.05 and 0.05, and what is the position? 0.02 for the last one. There we go. Apply. So it's done. I have 3 take profit levels, 1, 2, 3, 1, take profit 2. I need to zoom in a little bit to grab it. Okay, and I'm gonna put this at the levels that I like, 123,400 and 127,800. 123,300, 127,800. And that's it. And now I can go to sleep. Why? Because the worst case scenario is I wake up in the morning with the loss I can take. The best case scenario is that it went down here, it opened the additional order, which, by the way, if you put additional orders, you can have an expiry on them. Okay, so that's something we can also do. We have take profit levels, so maybe we hit a take profit and so on, and that's it. Account is completely under control. Okay, now I know you're all looking at the chart. How about we do something more fun? Let's go leverage 1000. We'll do that sometime, guys, but not tonight, because it's been already a while, and I think I'm starting to get you tired. I'm starting to get tired myself. It's been over an hour and 15 minutes. So let's take questions, and let's take it from here. Feel free to ask anything. Riders boy, you're just joining. You're gonna watch the recording, brother. And it's a lot. It's a lot of info. I'm gonna try and keep these live streams 30 minutes max, guys, and get to the point. So, you know, I need to get used to this game a little bit. Now, we're gonna take a little cigarette break. And if someone is still around, we should get your date of birth, because we're gonna try something outside of trading. And if you want to discuss trading, you still have time to give your questions. So you allow me 75 seconds and I'll be right back. HyperSim, so it's a bit advanced for you. Let's make it simpler, brother. That's why the AI is there, because it will make it simple for you. It will adapt to you. You just go there and you say, hey, listen, bro, my name is HyperSim, and this is too complicated for me. I'm a simple guy and I don't have a lot of time and I need to do better with my trades. Can you adopt me and help me like that? Like, can you be simple? Oh boy, it's gonna be simple, man. It's gonna be simple. Okay, cigarette break, guys. Sorry. Greek time smoker. We have to smoke or brain don't work. Sorry. BRB 75 seconds. Alright, guys, and I got my dog with me now. So, where are you from? Texas. Guys, Texas. What a beautiful place. We're gonna make Texas great again, Conrad. Conrad, you're from Texas, man? You think Radius Boy is a bot? No, I don't think. I don't think he's a bot. Radius Boy, I'll tell you what. Radius Boy, you will be my next project. Contact me on Telegram. Okay? We'll jump on a one-on-one tomorrow, not today. I'll give you 20 minutes. I will listen to you, understand you. I'll give you a strategy tomorrow. Okay? But you have to make me proud. And we know you're not a bot, bro. You don't have to act like a bot. Alright, guys. So I know you're all into Bitcoin. I'm into Bitcoin too. But if you want to understand trading, guys, you ought yourself to start with something that is more readable, less manipulated, and it will make you money. And that's what? That's the Forex part. Okay? So let's not think about 5% up or 30% down, 50% up or 20% down today. Let's think about the New Zealand dollar, okay, killing it, getting killed today, and the dollar having gains against all others. The dollar is rising, okay, USD on the left side, on the strong side, New Zealand on the lower side. Why? Let's understand why. Forex Factory, did we have some news from New Zealand today? Well, New Zealand, there you go. Okay, so let's take a look at the New Zealand. Who trades Forex here and who doesn't, guys? You should all trade Forex, guys. Okay, get up, get an account, go on FXPROFESSOR.com. For those of you that are here today, I'll give you a little something. Start with Forex. Get an account here, trade Forex a little bit. Okay, but do it here, so there is something for me too. Alright, and I can see, hey, this guy is doing okay. I can check on your progress a little bit. I do get a little bit of information. I cannot know your name or anything like that, but I can see your trading volume and your trades, so I can analyze something. Okay, start with Forex. Start with Forex. Okay, even in Forex you will find volatility and you will find things that are moving. So start with Forex and start, you know, with something that you relate to. If you're from the Eurozone, or if you're from Japan, start with the New Zealand Japanese yen, for example. So start with one of those pairs because they are way more they are easier, guys. And you will understand the cycles better. NZD JPY. Okay, I don't even think I have this chart ready. I have a different chart on New Zealand. Actually, we did have a target. We had a trade when I was testing the AI. So yeah, we hit take profit. So that was a good trade. All right. But you know, even without drawings, you don't have drawings, Riders Boy, put some drawing on your chart. You know, put a trend line, put something. Even without drawings, you can put the indicators on. So let's do this quick. I have them in layouts. So let's do Market Wizard, since we didn't do Market Wizard earlier. Let's find NZD JPY again. There we go. And you know, this is a high probability trade. I'm gonna take this trade, guys. 8-hour chart. Since it's on the 8-hour chart, I will feed it the 8-hour chart. And then I'm gonna go to the, say, 1-hour chart. So we're a little bit closer. Okay, the AI will tell you the indicators that you put there for a second, and then we're gonna go to the 5-minute chart as well. So I'm giving it, you know, more info, and we go into this even without drawings. Now, without drawings, drawings come first. Okay, so me, I always have my drawings, and you should have drawings, but that's another story. Okay, so Conrad is like, oh, you guys are so sensitive. He doesn't care, man. You know, he's not a bot. He's a friend, but he's acting like a bot. You know, he's a Ritus boy. Where are you from, Ritus? Did you say already? Did you say UK or was it not you? Conrad is from Texas. So anyway, we fit this in. VWRSI, the simple farmer version, because already we told her that we are simple. So power, pressure, exhaustion. When it's green, when it's red. I share with you screenshots for NZDJPY. Can you tell me your analysis? And you know, go into simple mode. So just give us the final answer and a small explanation. No need to explain everything from the beginning. So this looks looks like a short from a naked eye. Like if I would draw levels here, I wanted to try it without the levels, but you can see, guys, that even with a naked eye, there's so much resistance up here, like so much. So especially if it loses this, it can end up going a lot lower. So we have a nice short. I think it's gonna give a short. It should give a short. NZDJPY. Oh, it's giving a long. Okay. So we are disagreeing with the AI. If price breaks below 87.80, bulls are likely losing steam. So okay, it's going for long. So professor against the AI, NZDJPY. I'm opening one blindly and we'll see tomorrow who was right. Guys, there's a story that I'm gonna leave you with this. There was a competition. It was the two greatest traders in the world, and one said long, the other one said short. Who won? You're from Nigeria, brother? I love you, brother. So, two traders. One is saying short, I'm going short. The other one says long, I'm going long. Who wins? The answer is, let's say we're back in time with this long and short, where some are randomly here. Yeah, one is going long at this level, the one is going short. So at the end of the day, this guy who went short, in the first few hours, he's the winner, you know, and he can take profit, and he has time to move his stop loss, so he can be the winner. Okay, and this guy who's going long, he can do the DCA, he can increase his position, he can have a calculated stop loss, so he avoids hitting this stop loss and is there. Okay, or guys, he can hit the stop loss and get out over here, and then, you know, further down the road, enter again long over here. It depends what kind of trader are you, or enter there, you know, after. So get on the same trade second time and be the big winner, the real winner. So it really doesn't, the trading is like that. And now we're talking about New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. Like, it's not going anywhere. It's not Bitcoin and an altcoin that can go up 200%. It's a different game, and that's why I say start with forex to start understanding the basics. It's way better. So yeah, start with forex. It's my my piece of advice. Another thing you can do, you can share NZDJPY, and you can share, for example, Euro NZD. So you can share two assets and see which one is cleaner. the exchange. Okay. All right, guys. I think we're good. Some people popped in. We're gonna do more live streams. Please give me a little bit of feedback. I think it's a little bit too much, so I need to find ways to make it more understandable and more into your liking, and more into in a way that it can assist you and it can also attract people, because I want to see if I will be doing live streams. I never was a streamer, never will be 100% a streamer, but I like charts, I like sharing. So I can see a nice wedge here. Every chart is interesting, every chart is giving a story, and the more I zoom in, the more I see why the AI wants to go long, and it's right. So yeah, AI is good, guys. It's gonna be helpful. And since we are here, we can keep long and short. We can give both, and no stop loss. Be completely hedged. Check this chart down the road and decide how to manage the positions. It went down, close the short position and keep the long position with a stop loss. Okay, it went up, act accordingly, and so on. So charts can be very, very interesting, and trading forex is where you need to get started before you go into more complicated stuff like cryptocurrencies, because we haven't even touched any of these data like open interest and so on. My dog, Mr. Elon, is making noises next to me. He's ready for his walk. So that's it from me today, guys. Thank you very much for keeping me company, and do let me know your comments, your ideas, and how we can make this kick-ass experience for you, and also for me. Okay. You are welcome. Take care, guys. Bye bye.